Alright, hello YouTube, here we are again. Um, there is a major clump of storms accumulating. Sorry about the instability. Skip this. We're going with Mr MBB333, and he's doing a live stream right now on the storms that are coming together.
Okay, they've made this a little smaller now. And what this is basically radar is showing a tornado signature. It hasn't necessarily been one confirmed on the ground. So we're probably going to see a lot of this. It doesn't mean one can't touch the ground. That's why they issue these warnings, because there's the potential for it to touch the ground. So let's see if they've updated the...
And he was just saying these could touch around anywhere. You just got to be aware.
This is in a constant state of change, so they could no longer probably get it updated and changed again. So I'm trying to see what they're looking at here. They're seeing something on radar showing. Okay, I don't see one. It's difficult to read it in this format. We'll come back to it though. Back to the camera. Back to Pineville. Looking at Pineville from Alexandria. We're looking north. See the rain is still very heavy. It's like the wind is pushing to the south. That's why it's all over the camera. And you see lightning still in the area. Saw lightning strike right there earlier. Like it made contact with the ground.
Pineville,
Little wind. I've seen cameras.
XWY,
I-49 during a hurricane landfall. So this is actually pretty mild compared to what we've seen before. We've seen cameras literally look like they were going to come off their mounts. I thought it was at one time, or actually a couple of times. It was bouncing so much, but it stayed intact. And it actually stayed working. That even surprised me even more. During a full-blown Category 4 hurricane landfall. And that was last year? Yeah, last year. It was in southern Louisiana near Lake Charles.
And this is near Rock Hill, Green Gable, Rapids, Alexandria International Airport.
This area we're looking at here is in Alexandria in central Louisiana. It is not under a tornado warning. It is under a tornado watch. Conditions are favorable for tornadoes, but there are no tornadoes in this area at the time being. Just what you see. Dark skies due to the extreme thick clouds that are getting thicker. They're getting taller, so it's not getting darker. In fact, you can see it getting darker over here to the left. See? Getting darker. Those clouds getting taller. The taller they get, the darker it's going to get. When they reach the 60,000 foot range, anything's possible. Large hail, very high winds. The VIL is going to be more profound because it's a bigger storm.
Yeah.
So heavier rains. And then, of course, tornadoes. So these are getting taller. Just know that the darker it gets, your clouds are getting taller, and it's very simple deduction. They're taller and they're blocking more sunlight. Thinner, shorter clouds don't block as much sunlight. Taller the cloud, less sunlight.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He goes on like he knows what he's talking about here.
Over here.
And he'll keep this live stream going for I don't know how long, but he's got this going right now. And
they got a flood warning now. Okay, so we're getting some updates from the National Weather Service.
All right,
this does include Alexandria, because that's that training effect. See, the storms are moving from southwest to northeast, and Alexandria is right in the middle of all these strong thunderstorms, going to be for several hours probably. So now they've issued probably a flash flood warning. And guys, this expires in 3 hours, so that's about how long you're going to see heavy rain in your area. till after lunch. See what it says. If anything, maybe they haven't got this updated yet either. Nope, not yet. They just put this up, so it'll take 1 minute to come out with the text. But I totally get it because of the direction this is moving. Some of these larger towns are going to be in persistent rainfall for several hours. So that's going to, again, equate to rain piling up and creating flash floods. And this is under a.
And he's on it right now.
Warning.
This
So
is
basically 3
real
hours.
time.
And that extends from Reeves, right down here on the edge, over to DeRidder, up to and including Alexandria, Ball, of course, Pineville, DeVille, all of this area you see here in the green. Flash flood warning from now until 9. Time is it there? Almost to about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And you totally tell by looking at this cam that it's not working now. I'm not surprised.
Okay, let's see.
Some of these cameras do really good during
tracking the
storms.
storms. Yeah,
Surprisingly.
Minnesota, Alabama, and Arizona.
Don't do so good. This one's done pretty good. All in all, it really has. It's done pretty good.
That's cool. He is an expert on the weather. I'll tell you what, him and Mary Greeley are phenomenal sources. This is sale day.
Is now in a flash
sale day. He's a really good investment.
Warning, according to the National Weather Service, this area is under a flash flood warning for the next 3 hours. This is looking north, so again, the storms are moving sideways across the screen instead of southwest over here to northeast over here. We're looking to the north, west, and east.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and back up here a little bit. Marfugel doesn't like it. Mr. Marfugel here does not like it when you cite his sources within your source, within your product. I agree. I see he's a professional. I see where he's coming from. This is more of a personal documentary for me here. Just getting the word out to anybody who's not listening, honestly, which is fine. But I want to say thank you. Have a good day, good night, good evening, wherever you may be, whenever you see this. Matt out, and thank you and respect Mr. BB333 over there.